It isn't all about the money at the end. It is the gratitude or the satisfaction or the success of your product, and in turn just keeps growing from that.
How you doing, Noel? Everything going good? We got to get together on those trees. All right?
They're like our family. They're amazing. I love seeing them every year, and sad to see them go.
Yeah, they're good friends. We travel together, or pretty hard to beat.
Yeah.
And some of them been coming, 15, 20 years. Yes, I'm 94 and a half, I guess. I'll be 95 in March. I don't know where those years have gone, but they sure have gone. So I'd give anything to be about 28 again and do it again.
I'm Heidi, the third daughter of 4 of us, and I've worked with Bob here for 34 years. I have a degree in horticulture. That was my interest coming out of school.
You introduced this gentleman as Bob, but tell me.
My dad? Okay, I see. That's what's really funny, because a lot of people go, "You call him Bob. Why don't you call him Dad?" And I'm like, I said, well, when you work every day, you call him Bob, and you don't go on the radio going, "Heidi to Dad."
It's been a good life. Been a great place to live. I have a nice little house that I live in here. Small town. Coloma's got about 400 people in it. We're about 5 miles from there. And the closest neighbor is, half a mile away,
It's a rare thing. I mean, my mother passed away 20 years ago, and it's a rare thing to work with your family, to have breakfast every day here together. As the farm or the sod or the flowers will show, it's been a win. Bob bought the farm in '74.
Yep, so another year and a half, be 50 years.
50 years, yeah. So long time.
As we went on, we kept seeding more sod. So right now we have pretty good melting pot of numerous types of sod. And at the moment, everything looks pretty beautiful right now. So when we started, we didn't have a sale. We didn't know whether we'd ever sell anything. But it kind of caught on with that first sale, and then we've kind of grown and grown. Until now, this whole farm is in half a dozen varieties of sod.
We have about 200 acres of
There's
sod
roughly
now.
200 acres of sod now, and we started with 15. At the same time, they were building the Northern Bay Golf Course up on the Wisconsin River, up at Arkdale. So I took up we had a small roll harvester, that's the only harvester we had then. And they took up some samples, and of course they were building this golf course on the same sand as we have here, so it's a natural. A lot of people said, you can't do that. You can't grow sod on sand, you can't do that. But the sand has caught on with the athletic fields for the drainage.
And the golf courses, the
golf courses for the
golf
drainage.
courses put thousands and thousands of dollars in tees and greens for drainage. And then if you bring organic or muck soils, the water stops.
They all have water. They get water when they want it. Getting rid of it when they get a 2-inch rain or an inch rain and they want to play tonight, that's where the value of the sand is coming in. We've done 3 soccer fields for Notre Dame. We've done the Cubs a couple times.
We do work also with Kaminsky Park, the White Sox. We just delivered some sod over to Heather in Detroit Tigers. Field of Dreams in Dyersville.
Whistling Straits.
Whistling Straits, we've done work there. We tried to make the landscape in Wisconsin beautiful. So I'm sure you've seen some of our plants in some of different areas. One is Lambeau Field. We do all the flowers there 4 times a year, spring, summer, fall, and winter. So let me show you around. Let me give you a little taste of what we do. We do everything from grasses to succulents, and we have a full array of tropicals. Greenhouse in the winter in Wisconsin can be very challenging, but can be very satisfying, because it can be a 10-degree day, the sun is out, and you walk in a greenhouse and it's 80 degrees. But it can be a challenge with snow, high winds, damage to the plastic. It is just 2 small thin layers of plastic between you and 10 degrees, 0 degrees, so it is a challenge, but it does work.
I have 4 daughters. This one, we've worked together for 30-some years. It's great. She's great to me. The story is we've never had an argument, and that's the truth.
It's learn as you go. So
We'd never done it. We had no idea what we were
we had
doing.
not,
but
we had no idea.
we kind of winged it. And it worked out quite well.
As we say, we make it up like the rest of our life.
Yeah, just
So-
every day something new.
Interesting.
It never gets boring, and we never run out of work, that's for sure.